Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Bomber Basketball on Atomic TV. I'm Kennedy Tate, and sitting beside me is my guest co-host, Aiden Morash. And tonight's matchup features your Bombers taking on the visiting Kamiakin Braves. Richland is 12-0 on the season, coming off a great win against Hermiston.
Yeah, Lance Hornfed is leading the team in scoring with 25.5 per game, as well as averaging 9 boards and nearly 5 assists for the Bombers. Landon Northrop very close behind, averaging 24.67 points on the season, shooting 43% from deep.
Lance Hornfed coming off a huge performance against Hermiston, dropping 40 points down in Oregon, shooting 80% overall and nearly 73% from three, in addition to 12 total rebounds.
Yeah, Kenny, we should be in store for a pretty good game here for the Bombers. So they're only undefeated team left remaining in the MCC. Obviously the best team already in the conference, as we know. And the #1 team ranked in the state for 4A basketball. Should be a pretty special group of guys that we have here.
Yeah, as a side note, though, thank you guys for watching this Atomic TV broadcast. This Atomic TV broadcast is sponsored by Fowler General Construction. Thank them so much for sponsoring. We love what we are able to do with this broadcast. So their funds would greatly help us. And if you ever need any construction, contact them. But yeah, no, Richland was for quite a time the #1 team in the state. I believe they have fallen to #3 just because of, kind of hard to play competition we don't have. But they are still 12-0 on the season, and they are by far the most talented team in the state, and that's not an opinion, that's a fact. For 4A at least. We like to talk about Rainier Beach a lot because they are a really good team, but they are 3A here in Washington. Coming back here, these Kamiakin Braves are 9-3 on the season with a loss to Sageview. For those of you that don't know, that is a new school in Pasco that has no seniors. So they lost entirely to a team full of underclassmen and juniors in a thrilling overtime game. Jacario, shout out to Jacario, man.
Jacario, I mean, that guy's a hooper, man. I think he dropped around 35 that game. He was the league scorer for the Sageview Lobos. Huge contribution there from him to the W over Kamiakin.
Yeah, we're really going to see that. And we're going to throw you on down to our public address announcer, Michael Valise.
At guard, a 5'9" senior, number 3, Caden Lloyd Delgado. At guard, a 5'9" junior, number 12, Drew Helms. At guard, a 6'4" sophomore, number 15, Michael Mealy. At forward, a 6'3" sophomore, number 31, Jose Lopez. At forward, a 6'4" junior, number 34, Colin Wilhelm. And at forward, a 6'3" senior, number 41, Jackson McEwen. Now time to meet the starters for the visiting Braves. At guard, a 6'3" junior, number 4, Rogelio Pineda. At forward, a 6'4" senior, number 11, Nicholas Molasani. At forward, a 6'6" senior, number 15, Titus Brunsma. At guard, a 6'2" senior, number 21, Trenton Solons. And at guard, a 5'10" junior, number 35, Taylor Davis. The Braves are coached by Brian Mealy. He's assisted by Paul Molasani, Reese Wassler, Oliver Browning, Scott Gregg, Pat Graham, and Isaiah River.
lines on my face getting clearer. The past is gone. It went by like dust at dawn.
5,000 people, if not more, on hand here at Dawald Gym.
And I think the whole city of Richland is here for this ball game.
Now it's Alex City. It's time for you to get on your feet and meet and greet your Richland Bombers. First, the Richland Bombers. And guard final freshman number 2, Kamiakin Braves. And boy, 6. And for the 6'4" senior, number 5, Kamiakin Schultz. And for the 6'4" sophomore, number 20, Nash Powers. And for the 6'5" junior, number 24, Zach Landers. And for the 6'1" junior, number 30, Lance Johnson. And for the 6'2" junior, number 14, Rutger Harris. Now it's time to meet tonight's starting five. And guard by 6'5" senior, from White Wolf Elementary, number 1, Landon Yamaha. And guard 6'8" senior from Orchard Elementary, number 3, Lance Cortez. Guard 6'2" senior from Pastor Elementary, number 4, Ryan Edwards. And guard 6'4" senior from Montoya Elementary, number 10, Josiah Scacco. Guard 6'3" junior from Jason Elementary, number 32, Jackson Woodard. The head coach for the Bombers is Earl Shortford. His assistants are Bruce Robertson, Dylan Ratliff, Austin Cook, and Danny Tassavegan. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you reach by as we honor our country in the playing of our national anthem. Tonight's anthem will be sung by Paige Truman.
Oh, say, can you see by
Welcome back to your Atomic TV broadcast. As we're here to take on the Kamiakin Braves, one of our most vicious rivals, but come on. You already know how it is.
I mean, sold out crowd here at Art Dawald, Kennedy. We're in store for a treat here. It's going to be real loud and rocking here all night long. The Kamiakin Braves look to face the Richland Bombers.
Yeah, already starting off the game strong as the Kamiakin Braves are ready for a game, and our Richland Bombers are taking pictures.
We're getting ready. We got little Richland Gunners. I remember when we used to play on that team, Kennedy, and running down and experiencing that with the players. Really special moment there. We're going to get this crowd hyped up.
There'll be a Brunsma on the tip. Then I expect Hornvit to be your tip-off for the Bombers, as he normally is.
Tallest player for the Bombers coming in at 6'8".
Yeah, we saw a lot of big impacts from him as a freshman when he was only 6'7", but now he's grown to 6'8", and he's continued to impact even more. He's committed to Eastern Washington University. Great job, Lance.
As we dig in here, Kennedy Tate on the opening tip-off. Lance Hornvet looking ready as ever. Landon Northrup in the backcourt.
And then you see Braylon Edwards off to the side, really holding his team together with some glue.
Ooh, that's that glue guy, Kennedy, and we are underway here at Art Dawald as Lance Hornvet wins the tip-off, kicks back to Lance Hornvet. Jackson Woodard driving inside, look for look, doesn't get it. Landon Northrup up top, a little spin move, gonna work to the basket, the left-hand lay. It is good for Landon Northrup. 2-0, Bombers get off to an early lead here. It's Rogelio Grenada is gonna pick up the ball for the Kamiakin Braves. For the back door, it's not there, sold away by Lance Hornvet. Arching up the court, gives it to Josiah Skakau on the lay. It is good. 4-0, Richland Bombers starting off high.
Right hand, left side, that's how it is.
Barbecue chicken, as some people could say, Kennedy Tate.
Yeah, and there's just barbecue chicken from there.
How it be. Rogelio Pineda with the ball up top. Swinging outside there to Titus Brunsma. Guarded by Jackson Woodard. No look, kicks it back out to Rogelio. Guarded by a locksmith, Josiah Skakau. He's gonna try and get inside, slips a little bit. Lance Hornvet down low. Playing some great defense here early for the Bombers. The layup will not go, boarded by Landon Northrup. Looking for an outlet, has it down low. Jackson Woodard, sniper, 4-3. And it's good! Jackson Woodard.
Early into the game, we have a Kamiakin Braves timeout. Momentum timeout with 7 points in the first minute. If you're the Braves, how are you going to respond? There is no response here. Your team just needs to do something. They haven't done anything so far.
I mean, Kennedy, I think the lights are too bright for the Kamiakin Braves. Yet again, in another matchup against the Bombers, we come off firing hot. 7-0 in a minute and 10. This game's already
#1 team in the state for a reason, we like to say. Wow.
Absolutely thrilling here. Jackson Woodard had the hot hand from three. Leading three-point percentage shooter on the Bombers as of late.
Yeah, he really got hot last game here at Art Dawald, and he just seemed like he could not miss. You give him the ball, and it was just shot.
Everything just
3, 6, 9, 12.
Everything just seems to be dropping for him, Kennedy. The Bombers set up in a press here, looking to bring the pressure to Kamiakin. Rogelio Pineda with the ball, going to break the press. Passes it back to Titus. Down low, Nick Malasani. Layup is good for the Braves. 7-2 here, Art Dawald. Jackson gives it up to Lance. Braves going to set a screen. Lance, deep three. Won't go. Fighting for the board. Down low, but it is Titus Brunsma who comes up with it. Kicks it out to Davis, looking inside. Back to Nick Malasani. Little right hand lay, won't go. Rebound, Lance Hornvet. And the Bombers looking to set the tone early here. Lance Hornvet getting inside to the paint as he does best with that right hand. Won't drop. Nick Malasani, another rebound. Guarded by Landon Northrup. That should be a fun matchup. And Braylon Edwards, blue guy showing hard on the court. Jackson Woodard picking up on defense. Titus Brunsma feeds to Rogelio. We're going to have a foul here on Josiah Skakau from behind. Ball down low. Kamiakin head coach Manili looking frustrated here early, looking to switch up the game plan for the Braves. Inbound as Davis passes it out. Rogelio loses it. Landon Northrup. Oh, baby. Oh, don't do it. Landon did. Northrup, throw it down. With authority, Landon Northrup. With an exclamation on that dunk. The Bombers take a 9-2 lead here early. Oh, that's a turnover. It's going to be Richland basketball here.
What a play of unselfishness as he just passes it and tries to get the scorer's table involved.
Mr. Belize is prepared to catch that ball, but unfortunately he's not a member of the Kamiakin Braves, so it will be the Richland basketball. Braylon Edwards inbounding for the Bombers here. And Northrop up top, looking inside to Lance Hornbeck. He's going to go to work on Nick. Doesn't have the option. Kicks it back to Josiah. Jackson Woodard loses his dribble, puts it back up. Landon Northrop regains. Deep three for Northrop. Won't go. Josiah showing some hustle with the rebound there. Kicks it back out to Hornvet. Hornvet feeds Woodard. 4-3. Jackson. Bang! It is good. Jackson Woodard so hot as of late from the deep ball. There's no stopping that, Kennedy. Bombers take an early 12-2 lead. Rogelio looking to get something started for the Braves. Kicks it to Titus Bloomsma in the corner. His three-pointer is good. Great form there for the lefty in the corner. Landon Northrop looking to go to work. And the option kicks it back out to Woodard. They're feeling they start picking up their defense on Woodard. They don't want to give away much threes. We have a defensive foul there on Nick Malasani. We get an early sub here. Michael Manili coming in for Trenton Solons. He's going to throw it up top. Most likely to Lance there. Yep, and bounds it. Jackson Woodard with the ball up top. Guarded by Rogelio Pineda. Landon Northrop deep three. Bang! Landon Northrop. Good from way downtown as he adds to his point total for the night. He is up to 7. Kamiakin Braves break the press. Back to Rogelio Pineda. Down low to Titus Brunsma. He's going to get an and-one layup. Great shot there. As he heads to the line, looking to convert the and-one three-point play. Stroyford standing on the three-point line. He's way out there. Oh, he's calling a timeout. And so we have a timeout here for the Bombers. Looking to give the boys a breather as they've been working hard out here.
Caden Mitchell, the freshman, checking into the game.
I like this sub. Get him in. Try and put him in a pressure moment so that he can get some experience here. And what better place to do it than against Kamiakin Braves with a sold-out crowd here at Art Dawald.
Yeah, this is honestly the most crowded I've seen this gym since I believe last year we played Chiawana. Love to see people showing up and showing out for your Richland Bombers.
It's amazing. We love the fans here at Art Dawald, and it's a perfect atmosphere for the Richland Bombers to continue their success and hopefully their sights on the state championship.
Mitchell into the game for Skako.
And Titus Boonsman yet again trying to convert that three-point play from the and-one foul on Stackout. Shooting one here as Dixon. And it is good. It's 8:15 here. Richland Bombers with a 7-point lead. Lance Hornvet taking the ball up, guarded by Nick Malasani. And we're going to have an illegal screen on Braylon Edwards down low. As we were talking about the girls' game, Kennedy, you got to be set there.
Yeah, that was honestly, Braylon doesn't really make mistakes like that, so we'll just give him this one because normally he's pretty consistent.
Edwards on the press here. They get it up the court. Nick Malasani with the ball. Kicks it out, driving to the paint, down low. Layup. It is good. Kamiakin Braves. 10-15 here. Falling back a little bit. The Braves showing some heart. Landon Northrop drives down low and throws a guy. Won't convert on the lay. Puts his hands up. Nick Malasani now with the ball. Keeping it to Tanner Davis. In the corner to Manili. Manili for three. It is good. 15-13. Kamiakin Braves showing some fight here. Jackson Woodard now with the ball in the wing, dribbling up top, down to Lance Hornvet, who's double teamed. Interesting game plan. Caden Mitchell, the freshman, down low to Braylon. And Edwards going to kick it out to Landon Northrop. Landon Northrop back to Braylon Edwards. Lance Hornvet going to work, down to Braylon. Braylon going to take a little jumper, and it is good. Braylon Edwards, blue guy. A little jumper there down low. He's going to start his campaign tonight with 2 points now on the board. Tanner Davis up top. And stolen, oh, tipped away by Braylon. He stopped the tip there. Took it all the way to the hoop. We're going to have a sub here from Kamiakin Braves. We've got Trenton Solons coming in for Rogelio Pineda. Braylon Edwards going to pick up that sub. And they're going to throw it backcourt. Caden Mitchell playing good defense here. Boyd Delgado up top looking for anything. And then, oh, fumbled on the baseline there by Jose Lopez. This is Bombers basketball. See if they can control the rhythm of the game, Kennedy. They came out firing and got a little bit slow as Kamiakin Braves clawed their way back. Under the wing now, Landon Northrup looking down low to Lance. Lance going to pull up Jay. It is good. Ooh. That's his bread and butter right there, Kennedy. He rarely misses from that spot. He is up to 2 points on the night, just starting off. It's going to picking up now. Landon Northrup down low. It's pinned by Nick Malsani. Going to work down low. With a foul. Oh, offensive foul off Nick Malsani.
Love to see it.
Good defense there from Landon Northrup. Nick Malsani up to 2 fouls on the night. He's a vital role in Kamiakin Braves' success, so it's pretty tough to see 2 fouls in the first quarter from him. And Edwards going to inbound it to Lance Hornvet here. Finds Landon Northrup on the wing. And the top kicks it to Hornvet in the corner. Lance won't go. Rebound by Solons there. Kicks it to Lloyd Delgado. Looking to set up an offense for the Braves. He finds his man down low. Is he going to go to work? Lopez blocked by Landon Northrup off the backboard. Rebounded. And Lance Hornvet. We got numbers up the court. He's going to head all the way to the hoop. Another pull-up J for Hornvet. Let's go. Rebound. Landon Northrup. Hustle play here from the Bombers, showing heart. Tipped off of Edwards. It'll be Kamiakin Braves basketball. Rogelio Pineda checks back in the game, and Josiah Stacko back in. As Caden Mitchell takes a seat, and Lloyd Delgado for the Braves.
We're seeing an unusually slow run of form here for your Richland Bombers, but do expect them to get it back, as they always have so far. We've seen a couple slow moments, but they always pick it back up.
A huge part of their success is being able to run the court and run it fast. They do that better than any team, I believe, in the state. As Stacko tips it away, Kamiakin Braves come back up to the wall. Pineda with the ball up top now. Looking for an open man, doesn't have it. Kicks it to Manili, and we're going to have a foul on Jackson Woodard. Moving the jersey there a little bit. He nods his head as a little Strafer. Manili rushed from him, trying to get the ball in faster, it appears. Kicks it to his son, Manili. And Tanner Davis gets open on the wing. Jackson Woodard guarding him. Outside of Manili. Manili from deep. Won't go. Rebound, Landon Northrup. Trying to set the tone here for the Bombers. And then he finds Jackson Woodard. Woodard driving to the hole. Gets tipped away. A bounce off Woodard. Kamiakin Braves basketball here. With 54 seconds remaining in the first. We're going to have Jackson McEwen subbing in. As well as Trenton Solons for the Braves. Tanner Solons inbounds. McEwen looking for an open man, finds him. Tanner Davis. Looks like Tanner Davis escapes the trap. Back out to McEwen. McEwen up top to Pineda. Pineda's going to try and drive to the hole. Little fadeaway J, air ball, let go. McEwen kicks it back out, stolen by Stacko. We got numbers. We got Stacko and Hornvet looking for a big play. The lob to Hornvet! Lance Ray Hornvet! That is a grown man's jam! What a pass from Josiah Stacko in transition. What a play from the Bombers. finds a man down low. Mislaid. Rebound, Hornvet. We're going to have a foul here on the Bombers, it appears. Call on Jackson Woodard. His second of the night. Yeah, shooting foul for the Kamiakin Braves. Tanner Davis at the line.
Yeah, normally he's a pretty good free throw shooter, so. But I mean, I worry what for. You never know.
As Kennedy's commentator jinx did not pay off, unfortunately, for the Richland Bombers. Tanner Davis knocks down the first. Kamiakin Braves in bonus here, only 16 seconds remaining in the quarter. As Jose Lopez subs into the game for McEwen. Tanner Davis, second free throw. And it is good. Kamiakin Braves down 6 here to the Bombers in the first quarter. Probably thinking that they're going to take the last shot here. Jackson Woodard looking for open man, finds Hornvet. Let's see if Hornvet goes to work. Have a look, Braylon Edwards with the ball. Jackson Woodard up top with 2 on the clock. Landon Northrup, deep three, buzzer beater. Bang! Landon Northrup! Yes, sir! I think Landon Northrup does that better than anybody in the MCC. He has made so many buzzer beater shots, time and time again. Landon Northrup with the 3 to end the quarter there. 24-15 Bombers here at Art Dawald.
Yeah, I'm really at a loss for words, honestly. This has been a wonderful game. The Bombers have got hot, and they got hot really quickly. That being said, this Atomic TV broadcast is proudly supported by Fowler General Construction. Fowler is committed to supporting Atomic TV student broadcasters and student athletes to celebrate successes on and off the court. Fowler General Construction is superior choice for general contracting services here in Tri-Cities. Thank you so much again for sponsoring this broadcast. Back to the game. That was a shot from Landon Northrup, and really, as you know, Aiden was saying, that's one of the things he does best. Last year we saw him, and he took a shot against people at the buzzer, greens it. That's his bread and butter, and then he just puts it all together, makes the sandwich.
If you want a guy to get the job done for you at the buzzer, Landon Northrup is your go-to guy. You don't really want to look towards anybody else. That three was from way downtown. It looked like he was about 6 or 7 feet behind the three-point line there.
Yeah, and you know, I think you were actually 100% correct about how far he was behind that three-point line, because that was, well, he didn't hesitate though. You can teach people to shoot the ball, but you can't teach them the confidence that Landon Northrup has shown every single game in and get out.
You have the skills and all the intangibles of somebody like that. You just expect him to do great things, and he proves to us time and time again why he does. As we're underway here in the second quarter, Landon Northrup leading scorer of the game with 10 points. With that buzzer beater 3 getting into double digits. As Rogelio Pineda is going to inbound the ball here. Second quarter underway. Throws it away almost. Tanner Davis picks it up. A little flustered in the backcourt. Braylon Edwards is going to pick him up. One of the best defenders in the MCC, in my opinion, in Braylon Edwards. It's Nick Malsani gets to the rim, won't convert. Lance Hornvet with the rebound. Kicks it ahead to Northrup. Key possession, finds Woodard in the corner, 4-3, bang! Jackson Woodard, perfect from downtown today. Kennedy, he is 3 for 3 from deep. Might have counted that as a 2. Might have been the deep 2 that we don't like, Kennedy.
Yeah, points are points though.
Points are points as the Bombers have an 11-point lead over the Kamiakin Braves here tonight. Out of bounds, tipped away there off Woodard. Inbound to Davis. Davis actually was one of the leading scorers against us in the first game. He got really hot from 3. Let's see if he can get something going tonight. He will not. Stolen away by Woodard. For his open man, going to take it himself. And the layup is good for Jackson Woodard. He's up to 10 on the night himself. 28-15. Bombers have a 13-point lead here. Sai Scacco smiling on the court there. Rogelio blows by him and he smokes the lay. Looking up court, finds Braylon Edwards. He's going to kick it back out to Lance Hornvet up top, and he's going to go all the way there with the lay. And it is good from Hornvet. Time and time again, that's his spot.
Yeah, as Lance Hornvet just floats that ball up, we see the Bombers up double in the second quarter.
That's never a good look.
I mean, it's never a good look when you come into Art Dawald to play our Bombers, but here they are.
Here they are. I mean, they're sure trying, Kennedy. They had him in the first quarter a little bit. They got it within 3, but not so much success here in the second quarter as the Bombers seem to be moving away a little bit. McNeely for the head head coach of the Kamiakin Braves, trying to call a timeout here, trying to slow the momentum of the Richland Bombers, drawing up some plays, talking to them.
Yeah, I think this is just really tough, though, because, like, on paper, here's what you could do. You could slow down Jackson Wood, but then let me introduce you to the problem with that. You have Landon Northrup and Lance Hornvet, and that's not to mention Joseph Tyskako, Braylon Edwards, who have proved themselves that they can get 15, 20-point games when the opportunity is handed to them. Everyone has to do their job to a super high level, which is it's kind of unreasonable to expect because you have 2 Division I caliber players here, and then you have a strong supporting cast and literally everyone else in the Bombers.
That's why the Bombers are so lethal, Kenny. They have weapons left and right. If they're disposal, they can go to anybody, and everybody's a threat. Jackson Woodard, obviously one of the best shooters in the MCC, and then he's complemented with Landon Northrup and Lance Hornvet, who are 2 of the top scorers in the MCC. It's pretty hard to compete with that, if you ask me. So we're going to get underway here from the timeout. Braylon Edwards picking up full court on Tanner Davis. Malsani in the corner. Doesn't have a look. Kicks it out. The 3 for the Braves. No good. It's tipped up, and Braylon Edwards also play there for the rebound by Stacko. Slowed down a little bit. Kicks out to Northrup. See if Landon goes to work here. Oh, he's going to work. Oh, and he cooks him. Oh, and he cooks him. Landon Northrup full up. Oh, doesn't convert. Tanner Davis comes up with the rebound. Rifles it ahead. Malsani.
Whoa.
Almost an over and back there. I don't think he quite crossed half court as Jackson Woodard comes up with the steal. He's going to take the left-handed lay for an easy 2, Kennedy. He's up to 12 in the night. And
the ref's walking on the hamstring.
do we have a referee timeout here potentially? Yeah, I think we're going to take a referee timeout here potentially. Appears to be grabbing his quad. I think he's all right, though.
We'll be back after this short break. Thank you for watching Tommy TV.
That he's going to tough it out. We have the best officiating crew here in the MCC. Just needed a little bit of a breather, but we are back underway here at Art Dawald. It's Trenton Solons. Inbounds it to Rogelio Pineda. Back to Solons. Picked up by Jackson Woodard. Swings it back to Rogelio. Appears to be calling a play, trying to get some motion involved here as Malsani picks up the loose ball on the ground. Goes to work on Northrup with the left hand, no good.
No motion with him.
No motion with him. Lance Northrup picks it up, swings it to Landon Northrup. Great hustle play from him. And North's going to drive to the hole here. Oh, right hand floater, won't go. Oh, that's definitely a foul. Tanner Davis fouled by Landon Northrup. His first of the night, though. Landon Northrup's had a little bit of a problem this year with foul trouble. So it's good to see him with only 1 here in the first half.
Just because he wants it so much. You never really fault a player for that, like, he just tries.
Can't at all. With good defense, is going to come some fouls here and there, especially with intensity that each and every one of the Bomber players bring. And Landon Northrup has that intensity. Gets Rogelio on the wing, swings it up to Solons. Looking for an open man. Solons guarded by Braylon Edwards. Braylon Edwards going to tip it away. Flustered, but he catches himself here. Tries to take it, blocked by Edwards. Tanner Davis comes back up with the block, converts with the layup. Lance Hornvet. Back to Northrup. Northrup, deep 3 here. Bang! Nothing but net. Landon Northrup. As he adds to his point total up to 13 on the night from him. That's just a routine shot for Northrup. He makes that shot time and time again. Rogelio Pineda goes to work. A good deep shot.
He just broke his defender down when he got to work. You can't really fault him for that.
Clean cross crosses.
And they
Woodard
left him open again.
Woodard for 3! Cannot leave him open, Kennedy. 15 on the night for Woodard. He's the top scorer here for the Bombers in the first half. Rogelio Pineda trying to go to work here on Stacko. Lopez now with the ball. Guarded by Lance Hornvet. Lance Hornvet showing off his size. Landon Northrup coming out of nowhere with the board. Stacko and Braylon, they got numbers. And he's going to convert there.
And one.
Josiah Stacko. As he elevates with the right hand off the backboard there. That takes a lot of touch and precise skill there for somebody to make a layup like that, Kennedy.
Yeah, but that's a shot that he's taken like 10,000 times at this point. You know, he's been playing basketball since he was 4 years old. And that's his bread and butter.
But very much a transition guy, Josiah Stacko. You don't really want to jump with him too much. He digs in for the free throw, and he converts. Three-point play there for Stacko. He's up to 5 on the night. Rogelio Perneda looking to try and get something going for the Braves. They are down 22 now. As he does. That's a great layup. Good find from Malzani. Backward play from Rogelio. Lance Hornvet, deep three from way downtown, and he converts. Lance Ray Hornvet. There's not many people that are 6'8", Kenny, that you see pulling up from way downtown and banging it like that. One of the best in the league, Lance Hornvet. It's
off the backboard.
Braylon Edwards. Oh my goodness. Floater from Hornvet won't go. What a block from Braylon. Into Northup with the steal. Back to Stacko. That's a gimme lay. Bombers are up 25 now on the Braves. We're going to get a timeout from Anili. Try and stop the bleeding. Shout out Braylon Edwards on that block, man. One of the best backcourt defenders in the league.
Yeah, and you know, you combine that with Josiah Stacko, and you have potentially, removing all bias, the two best on-ball defenders in the MCC.
I don't think that's biased, Kenny. Maybe on the east side of the state, it's just facts. You know, I mean, you see it time and time again. Everybody, they can go left, they're strapped by Braylon, and they swing it to the right, and then boom, you're met with a guy like Josiah Stacko. It's just like, not a fair fight.
This is just a tough team defensively, and then you're getting pinned off the backboard. You try to go in, like, you really just got to be doing it all.
You got to do everything, man.
You have to be athletic, you have to be able to dribble. You got to be like 6'10" really to compete at this point. How are you doing that? You're not. And that's why we see the Kamiakin Braves find themselves down 25 points halfway through the second quarter. And I like to say this almost every single game in which we see a blowout by Richland. This is a varsity team you're talking about. A varsity team that has 9 wins against other varsity teams. A varsity team that played Sageview and went to an overtime game, finding themselves 25 points down against your Richland Bombers here in Art Dawald at this sold-out gym. I think that truly go to say is that there's levels in high school basketball.
There's definitely levels, because people thought that Kamiakin Braves would be one of the top teams in the MCC, and the Bombers are kind of toying with them here, up 25 like we've mentioned. Not really making it seem like it's very evenly matched up. Like you said, definitely levels to this. Kamiakin Braves come back from their timeout. Just going to give it to Rogelio Perneda. Back to Anili. Guarded by Jackson Woodard, who we know has been very hot from 3 as of late, especially tonight. Bombers leading scorer with 15. We're going to have a push here on Landon Northrop. His second of the night. Tanner Davis. Not too hot tonight with only 4 points. Swings it out to Manili. On the wing, Rogelio Perneda for 3. It is good. Great shot there in touch from Perneda. As he's up to 7 on the night. Lance Ray Hornbeck goes all the way to the rim. Blocked. Fighting though, gets his rebound. Oh, and he barely steps out of bounds. It's going to be Kamiakin Braves basketball. Great hustle from him there to fight for the rebound there. Always follow your shot, Kennedy. It's a really important thing to do.
Yeah, that can lead to a lot of extra points throughout the course of the game. As a timeout is taken. By your 30-second timeout by Coach Stroyford. I don't have a lot of thoughts right now. Normally I like to give some analytical insight, but your Bombers are playing well. Your Braves are trying to respond. They've been doing well on the shot-making portion. I think they need to play a little bit better defense. But that's not to discredit how good this Bomber team is. It's kind of hard to just guard people that are just better than you.
It's really hard, yeah. Stroyford seems to be voicing his opinions. He looks a little frustrated with the team. Really frustrated.
I mean, yeah, his whole mentality has always been, we're good, but you can always do better. And I think that's really it's shown with your Bombers team here, who they've always done better. You see them struggle a little bit in the first quarter against Pasco, and you see them have 4 straight games where they score 100 points. That's not normal in high school basketball. But if you're a freshman here at Richland, you're going to come here thinking that is, and it's not. You're really just watching one of the all-time great teams.
It's Jackson Woodard.
What an effort play by Jackson Woodard.
Great. They just trapped Tanner Davis in the corner there. So we're going to replay this inbound here.
Yeah, your Braves are looking rather timid right now.
A little flustered here early, Kennedy, in the first half. Down 22. Going to throw it to McEwen here, mid-court. Not that man, it appears they've broken the press. Neely eyeing down Woodard. He's going to find Tanner Davis, guarded by the glue guy, we like to call him here at Atomic TV, Braylon Edwards.
Well, yeah, because he always just sticks to the man he's defending.
He does, and he does the best job of it. It's Stacko gives up the lay to Rogelio Pineda. He's up to 9 on the night. Lance Hornbeck eyeing up the three-pointer here. He's going to drive down low, trying to find the open man. Kicks it out to Woodard. Back up to Northrop. Northrop going home. Right-handed lay, won't go. Tips it to Stacko with Pineda that's going to come up with a loose ball foul on Stacko. He's up to 3 on the night.
Mitchell checking into the game. Out comes Skako.
Smart substitution there. No need to get in any more foul trouble than you're already in the first half here.
Yeah, we've seen Caden Mitchell, although he's only a freshman, really come out and show out for your Richland Bombers. He's been able to, he also plays good defense and he runs the court, he scores his buckets. You know, he can shoot pretty well, but that's not his role. His role is just to hold things together while your starters can get some rest. He's done an excellent job of that, especially for a freshman. Mind you, he's only 15 years old.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with him this year, Kennedy. Really promising future for that man. As Brown Edwards is going to eye down Tanner Davis here. Up top to Malsani. Tanner Davis, deep three. Won't convert. Caden Mitchell comes up with the rebound there, showing some hustle. Feeds it to Lance. Lance back up to Woodard. Woodard down low to Northrop. Let's see if Northrop goes to work here. Yep, it's going to drive down. Ooh.
Oh, where's he going?
Oh my gosh. Oh, Landon Northrop. You give that defender a map because he was lost. Landon Northrop sauced him up a little bit. Vanilli trying to work down low. Right hand, good play. It is good. Good little spin move from him. He's up to 5 on the night. Out to Woodard up top. We get a screen here from Braylon. Kicks it out to Northrop. Deep three, Landon Northrop.
And it's good.
Time and time again. Bread and butter from Landon Northrop. 16 on the night, and he's the leading scorer in this basketball game now. Bombers having a 21-point lead. It's getting out of hand here, and getting out of hand fast, Kennedy. Lance Hornbeck on defense on Malsani. Malsani, a little fadeaway. That's a good bucket. And we should have a loose ball foul here. A little unnecessary there from Lopez as he helps Northrop up. Yeah, definitely a foul there. The bucket had already dropped, no need for that. We're going to get a sub here. Lloyd Delgado into the game, and McEwen into the game. And McEwen having to go back here as he got tapped the score table, and there we go.
It's the basics, guys. You're taught ever since you're in AAU basketball when you're legit to just touch the score table, come let them know I'm going into the game.
Pretty simple thing, Kennedy, but sometimes the simplest things are the hardest. Northrop feeds down low to Hornbeck. The corner, Mitchell back up to Hornbeck. Left hand, right hand floater. Won't go. Brown Edwards fighting for that rebound. Tanner Davis comes up with it though. Rogelio Pineda on the fast break. Transition 2. Won't go. Probably out of bounds here. Will be Richland basketball. With 57 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Common theme amongst a lot of the Bomber games. Probably another blowout here, Kennedy, as the Bombers are on pace to score around 100 points for the 5th consecutive time. And tipped away there, Pineda. Woodard regains control. Hornbeck up top, looking for options. Doesn't find it, so he's going to take it himself. We're going to have a foul on the ground there. Good call.
Yeah, I was going to say, Lance does not get blocked.
No, not off.
Has to be a foul, and yeah, they called it. Braylon Small checking into the game for your Kamiakin Braves.
It took 4 guys to stop Hornbeck there. It's kind of funny that it's like a swarm defense. If he drives to the paint, just kind of don't let him jump, otherwise he's going to get a bucket on you. Has been paying off though for the Braves. They're down 19, and Hornbeck eyeing up his free throw here. Up to 10 on the night, gets double digits.
Credit to the Braves though, scoring 30 points in 1/2 against the Bombers. This isn't something most teams can do.
Nothing to hang your head about. I mean, they're showing some fight here tonight, Kennedy. A lot better than the first game. And it's Hornbeck. 10 points here. He's averaging 26.6 on the year. And a little bit short there as McEwen's going to come up with the rebound. The Braves looking a little flat, Kennedy. Looking like they don't want it bad enough.
I mean, I think they want it. I think this Richland team's just really good.
That's true. Sometimes you can only want so much. It's Vanilli picking up a lay down low, and he was good. He converts. Up to 7 on the night from Vanilli. Lance Hornbeck now. They slow down the offense, maybe try and get a last shot here. Edwards kicks out to Woodard. Oh my goodness, don't let him shoot. Don't let him shoot.
And we get it again. Why are y'all leaving him open?
Can't leave him open. Just got this. I mean, it's unbelievable from Woodard here as of late. He's an absolute sniper. What was that?
He threw up another hope.
A little bit of a circus shot there from Tanner Davis at the half.
Through your first quarter of play, your first half of play, you find your Bombers up 21 points in a thrilling first half. Wow. Aiden, what are your thoughts?
I mean, Bombers running the court here, obviously up 21. They're kind of dominating like most games. Probably most likely going to increase the record here to undefeated yet again. And Kamiakin Braves, they're going to have one heck of a halftime speech from Anili to try and bring him back into this game, but I think they're going to prove to be unsuccessful.
Here are your first half stats presented by SwiftStop. Atomic TV would like to thank SwiftStop for their support of Richland High School student broadcasting. Located at 2110 Swift Boulevard in Richland. Stop by SwiftStop for everything you need for your Richland Bomber game day. And with that, thank you guys for watching your first half of Atomic TV. We will be back here in 10 minutes to finish off this Richland versus Kamiakin boys basketball game. Thank you for watching.
Back here at Art Dawald. Here are the first half stats presented by Swift Stop. Atomic TV would like to thank Swift Stop for the support of the Richland High student broadcasting. And the Bombers here shooting 58.3. Kamiakin Braves 46.4. Bombers 9 for 12 from deep, shooting amazingly well. Only 1 turnover for the Bombers, complemented by 16 rebounds. Seem to be running the court very well here tonight. 9 turnovers for the Braves, turning to be costly for them as they are down here 21 points. And again, thank you to Swift Stop for the support of the Richland High student broadcasting, located at 2110 Swift Boulevard in Richland. Please stop by Swift Stop for everything you need for game day. As time winding down here, and the second half will begin to be underway here. Landon Northrop with the ball now. Jackson Woodard down low, blocked. Kamiakin Braves with the ball here. Inbounding it to Tanner Davis. As Stacko gets blown by Davis. Nick Malsani up top now. Kick it outside. As Rogelio Perneda looks to score down low. Tipped away by the Bombers. Great left-hand finish there from Titus Brunsma. Good start to the half by the Kamiakin Braves. Lance Hornvet now with the ball. Going to try and go to work here on Nick Malsani, as he does. Fadeaway 2, no good. Rebound, Lance Hornvet though. Back to work down low. Kicks it out to Braylon Edwards, and they're going to reset on offense. Hornvet eyeing up a deep 3, and it's good. Lance Hornvet up to 13 on the night. Hornvet looking to get up to his normal 26.6 per game on the season. One of the MCC's finest. Rogelio Perneda, 4-3. No good. Air ball.
Yeah. Coming back from half, it's a little bit hard sometimes to, like, find your rhythm, but I do expect him. He had an incredible first half, and I expect him very much so to get that rhythm back, get your shots flowing. And he is a player that normally will make almost every single shot he takes, and we should not leave him open.
As Jackson Woodard swings the rock out to Landon Northrop up top. Get it back out to Woodard. Woodard getting inside of the paint. Great hop step. Right-hand finish will not go. Rebounded by the Braves. Back to Rogelio Perneda. Kicks it inside, tipped away. Landon Northrop with the steal. Looking up court, has numbers. No look pass to Woodard. Woodard up and over and under the hoop. Oh my goodness. Acrobatic shot from Woodard. A little jelly time. How you doing, Jackson Woodard? As he gets up to 20 on the night, leading scorer of the game. Tanner Davis up top, kicks it down to Rogelio. Deep 2.
Yeah, and really, as I said just one possession ago, he just needs his rhythm back.
Rhythm, he has found it with that jelly lay. Jackson Woodard up top here, setting up on offense. Landon Northrop's going to kick out. Deep 3 for Northrop. No good, comes up short. Rebound, Nick Malsani. Feeds it to Rogelio Perneda, guarded by Stackow. Inside, finds his guy, tipped away. Landon Northrop with another steal. Looking up court, another no-look pass to Stackow, right-hand lay, and it's good for Stackow. Like I said earlier, one of the best transition scorers, I feel like, especially on the rim. Stackow gets up to 9 points on the night. Picking up immediately on defense. Braylon Edwards fighting a screen down low, and he gets through it. Absolutely clamping Tanner Davis. Rogelio looking for a shot. Takes the deep 2, and it's good. Great pull-up J there from Rogelio Perneda. Getting in his bag there as he's up to 13 on the night for the Braves. And it's Hornvet looking to get inside. Uses that body of his, comes up short. It's all good. Like you said, trying to find that rhythm. I think Lance will definitely find it again as Kamiakin Braves get a successful layup down low. Titus Brunsma.
Coming back from half, everyone just has to take their time in order to find their rhythm.
Of course.
It's just a normal part of basketball. Not worried.
Not worried at all, no. Lance Hornvet will pick it up. He's one of the league's best. Landon Northrup, line down Tanner Davis. A little big size disadvantage for Davis. Northrup goes all the way to the rim and gets fouled.
That's going to give him 2.
Grenada looking for the travel call. More of a gather step, if anything, I think, from Northrup there. As he heads to the line, shooting 2, Landon Northrup. Already 16 on the night, looking to add to that. The Bombers with a 20-point lead here in the third quarter at Art Dawald. And the first free throw, a little off the mark deep there for Northrup. We got 2 subs coming in for the Braves. We got Jose Lopez and Manili. Rogelio Perneda and Nick Malsani taking a seat. We'll see if Landon learned anything from that first one. As he does, converts. Up to 17 on the night now for Northrup. As Manili, bit of a sub for the Braves, taking up the court.
Bit of a soft shell here from the Richland Bombers defense. Looking to slow things down, but not completely hard cap him.
As Tanner Davis with the deep 2 elevates, air balls, no good. Landon Northrup looking up the court, tipped away by the Braves, should be staying here. And as it is,
I see nearly threaded it, but they were able to get a hand on it.
That was almost a dime, Kennedy, as kids like to say nowadays. Appears we might be setting some sort of screenplay here as we have 2 guys lined up.
Yeah, I'd like to see the ball go to Jackson Woodard here, maybe potentially back to Landon.
I like the backdoor 3 option. It's definitely a play. One up top, don't get it. We're going to get staying here. Ground foul on the Braves. 30. Oh, on 13, not 31. Titus Brunsma with the foul there. His first foul of the night. He's the leading scorer for the Braves. Well, no, excuse me. I think he's the second highest scorer for the Braves with 10. Hornvet goes to work down low. Looking for the right-hand lay. Doesn't get it. Follows up his rebound, though. And tips it in. Lance Hornvet. He does that better than anybody else in the league, I feel like, following his rebound. He's up to 15 on the night. Manili, guarded by Hornvet. Not going to have much success inside as he gets blocked by Hornvet. Can't shoot over 6'8". Hornvet looking to kick it out to Woodard. Woodard drives down low. Gets blocked himself. Throws it off the backboard trying to save it. It is Kamiakin Basketball. I believe that was Manili with the block there. Great defensive effort from the Braves. As they face a 23-point deficit here at Art Dawald. Looking to break the press here, Rogelio Perneda. Bombers fall back into defensive formation. Perneda's going to find his guy, Lopez. Back up to Perneda, looking for a screen here. Going to go left, doesn't get the pull-up. Out to Manili, guarded by Woodard. A lot of pick and rolls here from the Kamiakin Braves. It's Manili going to work on Woodard. Doesn't have an option. Lopez, a little pump fake, gets Lance to jump. Kicks it out to Perneda. Perneda from deep, won't go. Rebound, Landon Northrup. Looking up the court. A little crisscross applesauce from the kid. What a find to Woodard for 3. Oh, that would have been an amazing 3. Great pass from Northrup. Bombers going to fall back into defense here.
Yeah, that's really an underrated aspect of Landon Northrup's game is that he really can pass the ball. Like, yes, he's definitely a score-first player.
Picked away here. Let's see if we can make a big play. Lance Hornvet, 4-3. Won't go. Follows his board, though. Gets the rebound. Let's see if we can get a little putback. Using that body of his. That's what a Division I athlete does. That's what Lance Hornvet does, night in and night out. With 17 on the night, him, Northrup, and Woodard combining for 54 here tonight. Pretty impressive stuff from the big 3 as Northrup with another steal. Probably going to cook him coast to coast here. Oh my goodness, Landon Northrup, get in your bag, Landon Northrup. Infinite bag saves as he blows it off. Oh my gosh, Landon Northrup. Just deep fried Rogelio Perneda. That's just something you can't teach, Kennedy.
No, I mean, that was really just a bit of basic fundamentals as well as just a little bit of flair added on as the Bombers get to 67 points. Finds themselves 27 points ahead. Just wow, you know, it's great that we can be here at the same time as a player like Landon Northrup as well as like Lance Hornvet. But I do think here soon, especially towards we get to the end of the third quarter, we're going to start seeing your subs getting put in. And then we're going to start seeing, but they can score just as good as some of our starters in many cases. And I do think this gap will be closed a little bit. We might have ourselves a game here later on, but it'll still be like a close game, you know?
Yeah, I think it'll be I think it'll be good to get some substitutions in here and try and see what's happening as the Bombers coming back from the break here. The 27-point lead.
Getting Schultz into the game. First time today.
Caden Schultz, number 5 for the Bombers, making his debut. Senior, I remember Caden freshman year. He always give it his all on every single sprint. One thing I really liked about him. Never had to run again because of him. And we're back from the timeout here. Inbounding the ball to Pruneda. Pruneda's going to turn the corner and go. Try and go all the way. And he gets blocked by Stackout. What a defensive effort from Josiah Stackout. He's going to pick him right back up immediately in the corner tray. And it's good for the Braves. Trenton Solons from 3. See if Landon Northrop can respond with one of his own. Going to set up the offense, and he's going to go for it. Oh. A little off the mark, rebound by Pruneda.
Gotta stop predicting it.
It's not a bad thing, man. It happens sometimes. See if Pruneda can get in the offense. Lopez down low to Malsani. Malsani going to work on Hornvet, and it's good. Hornvet angry. Looking to score here, most likely. He's going to go down low. Kick it out to Schultz. Schultz back to Hornvet. Hornvet with the pump fake. Drives baseline and lands. Ray Hornvet. Throw it down, lands. Can't compete with that. Lance is up to 19 on the night. Him and Landon both. As well as Jackson Woodard with 20. Big 3 shining yet again for the Richland Bombers. Tanner Davis getting clamped by Braylon Edwards. Quickly passes it away. Schultz with the tip. Schultz with the second effort. Whoa, a little bit of a horse collar there from Davis. Gets away with it though. Looking in the corner to Rogelio. Rogelio driving inside with the deep 2. No good. Braylon Edwards. Hustle rebound. That's what you love to see from the kid. Lance Hornvet tipped away there by Davis. I don't know what's going on here. A little bit of monkey ball going on. Braylon falls down. Schultz tips it away. He's on the ground. Just bodies everywhere here, Kennedy. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a slippery spot on the court. Like you can see a visible residue stain. I think they just need to get a towel, wipe it down.
I'm not sure if the cameras can pick that up, but here courtside we have a great vision of that. Definitely something going on there, causing multiple players to go down and hit the deck. And we're gonna get a sub here for the Braves. McEwen checking into the game for Solons. Oh no, not for Solons, for Malsani. Excuse me. It appears we're cleaning up that wet stop. And Braylon Edwards points it out with perfection. I mean, being named a glue guy, I think you'd be able to notice a slippery spot like that. Braylon Edwards guarding the inbound. Schultz now. Won't convert down low. Northrop with another rebound. Looking to set the tone. Northrop aggressive driving with the ball here. He's going to get inside. Spin move. Step through. Oh, I wanted the and 1, but he's going to go to the line here. Shooting 2. Landon Northrop getting in his bag.
Yeah, and boy, is that bag deep. Like he keeps pulling out new stuff like that whirlwind we saw here a couple minutes ago. We've never seen that before from him.
I mean, that bag's deeper than the Mariana Trench. I mean, Northrop just gets in it left and right. His first free throw is good. Bombers up to 70 points on the night, 25-point lead.
You want to know a fun fact about the Mariana Trench?
Would love a fun fact about the Mariana Trench.
The deepest part is called Challenger Deep, 39,000 feet deep. What you know about that?
I think that's like, I guess about the extent of Landon Northrop's bag, honestly.
I like that.
He gets way in there as we see him spinning left and right, stepping through, using the left and right hand. Textbook stuff from the kid as Caden Mitchell checks into the game for Braylon Edwards. Northrop's second free throw is good. He's up to 21 on the night. Rogelio Pruneda in the backcourt now, guarded by Stacko. Stacko smiling out there, looking like he's having fun. All smiles from Josiah Stacko, and he tips it away. Bet he's happy about that. See if he can convert coast to coast, and he does with the right hand lay. Josiah Stacko up to 11 on the night. Rogelio Pruneda, as time winds down here, eyeing up the rim. Tipped away by Schultz. Schultz on the floor, tipping it away again, showing his efforts. Tipped away, quarter's gonna end there. Great last second defensive effort from Schultz.
Yeah, what a way to end the quarter.
Great way to end the quarter. 28-point lead here from the Bombers going into the fourth. Expecting substitutions from our bench guys here soon. We're having another blowout victory most likely for the Bombers.
Yeah, but in a rare change of pace, though, we actually do not see a bunch of bench players. Normally here in the fourth quarter, we see a bunch of bench players come and they check in and they're ready to get in.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen it now.
I think part of the reason for that, Kennedy, is when we get down to the big games is, I think part of that, Kennedy, is like when we get down to the nitty-gritty big games, your guys got to be energized, you know. If you rest people in games like this, they're not going to be ready to go full throttle later in the year when it matters most, you know. So I think Storyford's main goal by this, keeping the starters in for the longest amount of time, is to maximize their energy and make sure they keep that up.
Yeah, no, 100%. That being said, though, we would like to thank Fowler General Construction for sponsoring this Atomic TV broadcast. Fowler is committed to supporting Atomic TV student broadcasters on and off the field. Fowler General Construction is a superior choice for general contracting services here in Tri-Cities. Thank them so much for sponsoring.
As the fourth quarter about to get underway here in Art Dawald. Bombers about to extend their record, 13-0 overall, 10-0 in the MCC. Looking for an inbounder. Jackson Woodard is the answer. And we are underway here. Lance Hornvet taking it up, guarded by Manili. Kicks it to the top to Northrop. Northrop gonna go to work on Davis. Back out to Woodard. Woodard for three. Won't go. Schultz working down low, doesn't get it. Manili comes up with the rebound. Looking to set the pace here for the Braves in the fourth. So Manili swings it out to Lloyd Delgado. Lloyd Delgado guarded by Northrop. Caden Mitchell up top on Davis. Davis going to work. A couple spins here. McEwen from deep. Won't go. Before that shot, McEwen was 40% from three. One of the top three-point shooters on the Braves. Northrop from way downtown. No good. Rebound Schultz, right-hand lay is
and he
good.
Just scoops it up. Gets it to go.
Little scoop and score there from Schultz. 75-45 Bombers. And Schultz on the board now with 2 points. Lloyd Delgado guarded by Mitchell. Mitchell is going to have a foul down low. Layup is no good. Second foul of the night for Mitchell as he heads over to the bench for some words of wisdom from the coaches. Lloyd Delgado's first free throw is good. Gets him on the board for the night, 1 point. And second free throw off the mark. Caden Schultz coming up with the rebound. Swings out to Northrop. Northrop waving Mitchell through. Gets a screen from Woodard. Hornvet, oh baby. Oh, off the mark there from Hornvet. He falls his rebound though. Tipped away, and it remains Bomber basketball. Let's see what type of inbound play we run here. We're gonna get 2 substitutions in from the Kamiakin Braves. Pruneda and Brunsma into the game for Delgado and McEwen. Like a stacked formation here from the Bombers. Get it in. Right back to Landon up top to Hornvet. Hornvet driving to the hole. He's going to finish with that right hand. It is good. Lance Hornvet up to 21 on the night. The Bombers now have 3 scorers with 20-plus points, and Woodard, Northrop, and Hornvet. Up to the top, Brunsma looking down to... Oh, it's a foul by Schultz there. Nicholas Malsani looking to get the and-one conversion here. Great right-hand touch there for the layup. He's up to 8 on the night. Bombers done a really good job tonight, Kennedy, I think, of shutting him down. It's one of the vital roles in the Kamiakin Braves' success. And tonight, Lance Hornvet and Landon Northrop playing great defense on him.
Yeah, this is really just collectively a good job from like the entire Bomber squad. This is, everyone's doing their job, and it's reflected. They have 77 points, and I think that's nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, nothing at all. As Landon Northrop takes the ball up top. Pump fake 3, step back 3, Landon Northrop. Get in your bag, Landon James Northrop. For a deep tray ball. He's up to 24 on the night as the Bombers crack the 80-point mark. Up 31 here on the Braves. Manila looking down low, guarded by Woodard. Malsani, drive to the hoop, right-hand lay as he elevates there. Great lay from Malsani. He's up to double digits on the night at 11. Hornvet, deep 3, won't go. Mitchell did not crash the board as Rogelio Perneda gets a loose ball steal there. Lance Ray Hornvet! Yet again, another dunk from Lance Hornvet, showing what he does best. Up to 23 on the night now. Rogelio Pineda up top, guarded by Mitchell. Mitchell playing good defense. Pineda gets past him. Nice left-hand lay there from the kid. Brian Edwards going to be subbing back in for the Bombers here shortly. Lance Ray Hornvet looks baseline, a little spin move, fadeaway. Lance Ray Hornvet. I mean, we're talking about Landon Northrup's bag, but he complements it so well as somebody like Lance Hornvet. It's just so nice. Tanner Davis up top now with the ball. He's going to swing it to Brunsma, looking down low at Malsani. It's a size advantage over Schultz. But it's Hornvet's going to come up with it and hit Mitchell wide open. Oh, don't do it to him. Oh, off the mark there. Grenada now with the ball. Out to McNeely. A little slippage there from Mitchell. Grenada's three will go. He's up to 18 on the night, having himself a great game for the Braves. Back out to Woodard here. Screen from Northrop. Back out to Lance Hornvet. See if he uses the baseline. Oh, he's going to drive it himself. Well, right-hand lay and does not convert. Great step through though, Kennedy. I don't think there's many people in the league that can take 2 steps from the top of the three-pointer and get all the way to the rim like Hornvet does so efficiently.
Yeah, no, he just really gets to it. He knows what he wants. I think that is something that we see that across all teams that separates players that are able to get it done consistently. Is that when you get the ball, you got to know what you want to do. You can't get the ball and then start thinking, okay, I'm going to do this. And I think that's really something he just decides before it happens. Skako and Edwards checking into the game for Caden Mitchell and Caden Schultz. Going complete starter lineup here in the fourth quarter, something you rarely see from your Bombers.
Yeah, we're showing the blitz here, engage 8 from the Bombers. Try and get the icing on the cake here as we extend our record to 13-0 here pretty soon. Lance Hornvet, up to 27 on the night, has met his quota of 26.6 per game. Continuing success from defense and tipped away there by Woodard. Woodard thought he had it. Running back now on defense as Davis is in the corner for 3 and he converts. Great 3 from Tanner Davis. See if the Bombers can respond. Landon Northrop backing down Davis. I mean, it's a size disadvantage. We're gonna have a foul here down low. 125, Tanner Davis of Kamiakin. And it will be a shooting foul actually. Landon Northrop at the line. Already 24 on the night, looking to add to that. Bombers 14 away from their, is it 5th or 6th consecutive 100-point game, Kennedy?
I think they're only on their second because they had a break when they
did they have a break?
They had Chiawana.
My apologies.
But before that, they had like 4 in a row too.
My apologies. As Manili fakes out the referee there with a timeout call that he didn't mean to call. Landon Northrop eyeing down, free throw here. And it is good. Gets his total up to 26 on the night. I mean, I don't think there's a better duo. I'm gonna go out and say this. I don't think there's a better duo in 4A throughout the entire state than Landon Northrop and Lance Hornvet, Kennedy. Brian Edwards, that should be a charge. It's on the ground. On the ground. We're gonna get an and 1 here for Brunsma. Potential 3-point play. As Brian Edwards was not set down low on the block. It was on Landon. No, Landon's looking just as confused as I am. Yeah, Stroyford here is arguing that, so called the foul on him. He wasn't anywhere near the play. Might get. Stroyford looks really angry here, actually. I mean, I would be too, honestly. Got to make the right call, and that was not the right call. Woodard pulls up with a J, unsuccessful. Grenada with the rebound. He's going to kick it out. Looking up the court to Malsani. Malsani down low now. Brunsma looking to go to work on Braylon. Yeah, great defense from Braylon Edwards there as he strips it away. Fast break lay now for Jackson Woodard. Up to 22 on the night, matching his number. He's been one of the hottest players as of late for the Bombers.
Yeah, with that, 3 of your Bombers players have 20 points on the night.
Back up top to Pruneda. Pruneda, 4-3, bang, it is good. As Pruneda also joins the 20-point club of the night, up to 21. Lance Ray Hornvet looking to go to work on Brunsma, he does. Blocked by Malsani. We're going to get a foul here, though.
Again, he doesn't get blocked unless it's a foul.
No, there's got to be some sort of like excess force there going on because it's pretty hard to block a man who's 6'8" like that. Foul there on Titus Brunsma, second foul of the night. Bombers up to 90 points here. And Hornvet digging in here, 27 on the night. Tying up the shot, Hornvet. First one drops. Bombers up to 91, Hornvet up to 28. Manili checking in for the Braves. And Lance Hornvet, second free throw underway. It is good. Up to 29 points on the night. Lance Hornvet, leading scorer of the game. Rogelio Puneta with the ball up top, guarded by Stackow. Gonna kick it out to Davis on the wing. Davis eyeing up a three of his own. It is good. That's what we saw the first game from Tanner Davis. He's up to 10 on the night. Landon North, a little spin move. Ooh, feed back to Hornvet. Little lay, little give and go action. Hornvet loving it.
Nice little 1-2 there.
I mean, that's a little give and go. You can't teach that, man. That's just textbook ball, and that's the chemistry that Lance and Landon have built throughout the years. They've played basketball forever. Bombers now blowing out the Braves, getting out of hand here.
And with that, you'll have Lance Johnson and Zachary Landers checking into the game, leaving only Jackson Woodard as your only last remaining starter.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking to see a little bit sooner in the game, but happened a little bit later than normal. As boys can go out there and give it their all, trying to add 6 more on the board and get the Bombers to triple-digit scoring. Bomber cheer squad here, hyping up the crowd yet again, as they do so well. Kamiakin Braves taking their time here on the bench. I don't think there's much that could be said to save them though, Kennedy. I think it is all too late. They're down 27 here in this game. Not much of a contest. Kamiakin will inbound the ball. As we got 2 minutes and 28 left on the clock here. Tanner Davis taking the ball up for the Braves. Kick it to Lopez, down low, Manili, wide open layup is good. Easy as it comes there for Manili. He's up to 9 on the night. Jackson Woodard now looking to add to his 22-point total with a little fadeaway jumper.
Gets it to go.
And it drops. 24 on the night for Jackson Woodard. Bombers 4 away now from 100. As Lopez gives it back to Davis. Davis with a really deep three. Won't go. Rebound Schultz. Jackson Woodard driving baseline over the backboard. Ooh. Looking like Larry Bird out there. He made a deep three now for Woodard, and it's good. He just wanted the 3 ball. He's up to 27 on the night. Another stellar performance from Woodard. Bombers with a 30-point lead here. Minute 30 remaining at Art Dawald. Manili driving to the paint. Great little fadeaway jumper there from Manili. 11 on the night now. Down low to Landers. Landers with his own fadeaway. He responds. Crowd's loving it.
101 for your Bombers.
101 for the Bombers, cracking the triple-digit mark yet again, proving why they are one of the best teams in the state, and of course the best in the MCC. Manili up top now, followed by Lance, and Lance is, oh, where's that ball going? Appears he's seeing ghosts out there. Oh, maybe it was tipped away. It was tipped away, I suppose. Don't know if our mics are picking that up, but Richland Bombers do in fact run Kano. 46 remaining on the clock. As this one's about to come to an end here. Kicks it out. McEwen up top now. Trenton Solons with the ball. Gonna kick it to the corner. Tanner Davis looking to get inside. Pull up Jay, won't go. Rebound Landers. Moving the ball out to the outlet from Woodard. Mitchell trying to get inside, kicks it out to Woodard. Woodard deep three. won't go. Would have been 30 points on the night had that connected. Out of balance off the Bombers. Kamiakin Braves basketball. Inbound the ball here, Tanner Davis as time winds down. Guarded by Jackson Woodard. Kicking it up to the top here. Inside to Lloyd Delgado. Outside corner three, Jose Lopez. Bang, it is good. The Braves get to 74 and time winds down on the clock. Woodard most likely going to dribble this one out here out of sportsmanship. And this game's over here at Art Dawald. Kennedy, what were your thoughts on that one?
I think the Bombers came out and they executed on every single aspect that they were expected to. And I think that's all you can really say. Other than that, I think this was a good game. Kamiakin Braves showed up and they did what they were supposed to. They just weren't able to come away with a win. There's not really much else to say. This is a pretty clear-cut matchup. Both teams had their highlights and their lowlights. But, yeah, that's all I'm really going to say. Do you have anything to add?
No, great game yet again from the Bombers. 3 guys with 20-point scoring digits here for Jackson Woodard, Lance Hornbeck, and Landon Northrup. Yet again, proving why they're one of the most dominant teams in the state.
Yeah, here eventually you're going to see some stats on your screen. Those final stats are presented by SwiftStop. Atomic TV would like to thank SwiftStop for the support of Richland High School student broadcasting, located at 2110 Swift Boulevard in Richland. Stop by SwiftStop for everything you would need for your Richland Bomber game day. Thank you so much for watching here on Atomic TV, and we'll be with you tomorrow as we go against the Hermiston Bulldogs. Thank you.